The situation in the Gaza Strip has sharply deteriorated. Israeli forces have struck the reception area of the Nasser hospital. The attack resulted in the deaths of 15 people, 5 of whom were journalists from leading international media outlets: Al Jazeera, Reuters, NDC, and AP. This attack, with such a tragic outcome, was not the only one. Days earlier, another 5 people were killed as a result of a targeted strike on a tent set up for journalists near the entrance of Gaza's main Al-Shifa hospital. Among them was the well-known Al Jazeera journalist Anas al-Sharif, along with his colleagues Mohammed Kraika, Ibrahim Zahar, Mohammed Nofal, and Mumin Aliwan. Minutes before being killed, al-Sharif had managed to post on the X platform about the start of intense bombing of Gaza City.
I have never hesitated to convey the truth as it is, without distortion, in the hope that God will be a witness against those who remained silent, who condoned our murder. Even the tortured remains of the bodies of our children and women could not move their hearts.
Al Jazeera condemned the killings, describing them as a transparent and premeditated attack on press freedom and a desperate attempt to silence the voices exposing the impending occupation of Gaza. Another correspondent for the channel, Hani Mahmoud, who was a block away from the site of the strike, said that his colleagues were killed because they were relentlessly raising the alarm about starvation, famine, and malnutrition, and because they were conveying the truth about this crime to the world. The latest attacks are taking place against the backdrop of a deepening humanitarian disaster. According to official data, the number of deaths from starvation has reached 289, 115 of them children, while the total number of victims since October 2023, according to the UN, has exceeded 62,000. Parallel to the military activity, the Israeli government has confirmed its plan to capture Gaza City, calling it Hamas's last bastion. Defense Minister Israel Katz threatened to raze the city to the ground if Hamas does not accept Israel's terms. In response, Hamas stated that this plan demonstrates Israel's lack of genuine intention to achieve a ceasefire, while pointing to Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu as responsible for the deaths of everyone, including the hostages. Expanding the geography of the conflict, the Israeli Air Force launched strikes on the Yemeni capital, Sana'a, in response to a missile fired by the Houthis towards Israel. As a result of the strikes, at least 6 people were killed and 86 were injured. Thus, the siege of Gaza and the ongoing rocket strikes, the killing of journalists, the deliberate starvation of the civilian population according to reports from UN agencies, the plans to expel the Palestinians of Gaza, and the periodic strikes on Yemen are intertwining to create an explosive regional situation, where, according to experts, the prospect of diplomatic solutions is becoming increasingly dim and the number of human casualties continues to rise. Monica Hyroyan, ReOpen Media.